Well, we'll say Paul. Paul's asking me how much. Now, Paul, what I want you to do is actually come at me really tough. Okay, I'm going to do a role play. So we're doing 1 or 2 role plays here, okay? Just so you can see how this works. So, with the role play, all you need to do is, I'm going to just tell you how great it is, and you go, and really hard, how much is it? Oh, this one.
I'll do it.
You do it?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Paul.
Paul as well. Right, Paul and Paul. Lucas, here we go. We're going to have fun here. Okay, so I've told you a little bit about the product, and you know what it does, and now you're going to go.
Yeah, okay, so, I mean, looks brilliant paper. How much is it?
Well, there's different investment options between 1,400 and 4,500.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a lot more than I expected.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, that's okay, so.
Yeah.
So how's the family?
The psoriasis.
Still have the psoriasis?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you could help with the psoriasis, would this machine be worth something to you?
If you could do that, you reckon you could? You're saying it would?
Well, I can't promise you it will. I can only, share with you the people I've helped and the people who've got results. Like, again, this is where I have the information. There's all these people here we've helped, with dermatitis and skin conditions, yeah. And you can see here there's people here with all these different testimonials and results. If you look at the ulcers and the leg ulcers, see that? Yeah. So do you think...
That's the missus, she's got those as well.
She got them as well? Okay. So, do you think it's expensive if you can sort that out?
Probably not,
Okay.
Can you pay over installments?
Yeah, that's what you can do. You can put down a deposit for the machine.
Yeah.
And, between 1,400 and 4,500 is the price of the machine.
Yeah.
You can put a deposit down, and if you like what you see, and you're getting the results, you just pay every month.
Oh, I can afford that.
Okay, perfect. Right. Excellent. I suppose what we'll do is we'll go through the options.
Yeah.
And we'll see, which way you'd like to do it. So here's the different machine options. Okay. So we've got options from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Right.
Okay. So for number 1, if you want to maybe just have a look at it there yourself.
All right.
Now see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
What I'm doing is I'm empowering the individual. I'm not trying to sell and push a machine on somebody, because that's not what we're about here. We're not about trying to push machines on people. You want to empower somebody to look at the different investment options. And once you can empower someone to look at the different investment options, what's happening then is they're making up a decision in their own mind. Can I afford it, or which machine can I afford? But you stay in the presence with somebody and stay quiet as they're reading it. If they ask any questions, like I'm sure Paul will do here now, this is what you do then, is you take them through the process.
Is it easy to install?
It's very, very easy, Paul,
Yeah.
yeah. Very easy. It comes with a DVD. And the DVD even explains, but Paul, if you'd like, I can fit the machine for you.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You can charge me for that.
No, we charge you for that, of course not. No.
Oh, great.
So
Okay.
what machine?
Well, you see, I'm thinking of, I can understand there are different types of machines, but what is the difference? If I went for, I'm looking at 1 and 4 at the moment. Obviously, I'm looking at the cheap option, but the 4 is drawing me in for some reason. And I like the repayments of only 150 quid a month after I pay my deposit.
Exactly. So, what is it you'd like to know?
Well, what's the difference between the two? Should I just go for the cheap one? Will that give me all the water we're going to need? Yeah? Or do I go for the more sophisticated one that's more expensive? What's the benefit in going for a more expensive machine?
Now, did you see the way I paused and I didn't stop him from talking? Did you see that? You see the way I let him talk? Yeah? What most people in Kangan do is they go straight in and try bum, 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 bum. Whereas I let the individual talk. And as I let the individual talk, they're expressing to themselves what machine they're looking at. Did you see that? What machine they would like to buy. Not machine what I'd like them to buy.
Yeah.
Did you get me?
I did, yeah. I know the answer as well now, I've read it.
See that? He knows the answer already because he's read it. And what's the answer?
Right? The tuber model doesn't do the 2.5 or the 11.5 pH waters, which are the two extremes.
Which is
where all of that
these waters, and how do you know about these waters? Because the bottle explained it to him.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Are you with me? Can you see the system?
I can.
There's a whole, you know this, you're a businessman yourself, like, you understand the system.
Absolutely.
If you have a system that you can follow,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful business to develop.
Yeah.
But you've got to get out and, you're going to get knocks. We're going to get knocks, we're going to get turned down, but the more people you meet, the more people you present to,
Yeah.
the more people you're going to start interacting with, and people are going to start going, yes, I want machines.
So there you go. I have one for me and one for the wife's ulcerated legs. Job done.
And here, would you like to see the clothes? Would you like to see how to do the deal? So Paul, would you like to do it by credit card or a wire transfer? Which suits you best?
I'd probably do it by the credit card there.
Credit card?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I'll just get the paperwork here, so. See that? Yeah, can you see the process? Do you see the way I didn't rush into it? Because for me, sales is all about a transfer of your positive energy onto another human being with honesty and integrity. For me, that's sales. When you can transfer onto someone and let them decide what they want, then they feel comfortable and buy a machine. Do you see that process?
It's easy if your customer is like that.
Sorry?
It's easy if your customer is like that. Always yes.
Well, you see, he said
I'm
no.
really
but if
doing
you-
what if you want me to be.
Well, he said, but if you listen to what he said at the start, he said no.
Yeah.
It's how I turned him around. That's what you got to look at. So when you're lying in your bed tonight, think about what was happening there. I brought him to a place where he didn't want it. And I said, that's okay, that's no problem. So how's the family? Did you see that? I took it away from being sales. I gave him my passion, which he felt.
When you're going to sell a person, you have to know what his problem. To know so that
If it's a friend, if it's someone you know, normally you'll know what's wrong with them.
okay.
Normally you'll know what's wrong with them. And if you know what's wrong with somebody, sometimes you got to, express their problem to them without being too hard. Do it in a loving way. If I know his wife and himself have got psoriasis and the family are covered with psoriasis, I'm not going to go in and go, oh, I've got a product that can cure your psoriasis. It's crazy. I've got a product, I've got a technology that may, not will, I've got a technology that may help with you. Would you be open to learning more?
Yeah, I would be.
There you go. That's step one.
They haven't got psoriasis, by the way. Next hour.
Sure.
Not just a sale.
Did you hear this? Did you say that again? Sorry.
When you meet your potential client, you're not pushing a sale on them, you're empowering a relationship between each other. Because with relationships becomes trust. And if you can't believe in the product yourself, you're never going to get those relationships or that trust from anyone. So you have to figure out your own, like you use the modules that you have and the sales techniques, but you have to develop that relationship as well. And that can be done in the sales process. But you have to realize when it's a sale, it has to step back and develop the relationship. As Declan brought the family into it. So it became personal. Because you personalise the meeting, you interacted personally and discussed both problems, your own problems, their problems, the family problems. and then you introduce more information, and the information is read. It's exactly the same as writing things down. You can all do this all day on the computer, but it doesn't sink in. When you're writing it in ink, it sinks in. When people read a document, they read the document, and they understand it. So it's developing a relationship, and that's what you need to do.
It's all about relationship building. It's all about, like you said there, not all your clients are like that. Which I made it look easy. But if you look at what I done, he gave me a no. I changed, I flipped it around and said, that's okay. How's the family? I changed it from being sales to connection. Yeah? Now what happens is, if you do your job right at the start, I will join this meeting here.
No, what I'm just these labels have a lot of information on them. But in a likely scenario, Declan, in terms of, okay, you take my situation, you bring people down, come and see the Kangan store, show them the machines and so on. The most likely scenario is people will want to try the water. They'll want to see the bottles, they want to spray the stuff away. Is it not more likely that people will want to maybe perhaps think about it, try the water for a few days, a week or so?
There's two ways.
Yeah, I know, it was just we didn't touch on that. But they'll want to drink the water before they make a decision, you know, as opposed to we're talking about a decision being made on the spot. Somebody's seen the machine,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to sign up now.
Very rarely does that happen. Very rarely does it happen that fast.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, the more likely scenario is you've got 3 or 4 or 5, 6 people or so that come down, or you've gone to them, or they come to you, or whatever. You show them how everything works. I mean, I've discussed this with all the lads here, what we're planning on doing, and they'll want to try the water.
Yeah.
Okay, now you don't want to be giving them free water or trial water forever in a day. Okay?
That's where you start off with going, right, you give them the leaflet. I have a leaflet designed where it's a 7-day program or a 14-day program. Okay? Where, you see, it's so important if you're going to give somebody the water, that the intention is from day one. That, you know, here's what we do. I'm developing a document at the moment, it's called a 14-day solution. Okay? 14-day solution. I'll have it ready in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Right? What this document is what Paul's talking about. So, if you're giving someone the water, this document can be given to them to explain what's the process over 14 days. Because if you start giving someone water and there's no guidelines, what happens is people expect to be given the water forever. And that happened to me oh my God, it happened to me for so long. I had so many people drinking the water. I had so many people using the water. But then I just decided I need to just, this water works. Oh, where's it gone? Who took my beauty water? No one goes home with my beauty water. What did I get you straight away a few minutes ago getting? A result. Straight away, a result. You need to get a result with somebody straight away, so automatically their subconscious mind is going, wow, there's something special to this. So now they're thinking, okay, it works. There's no doubt. The doubt's there, but it's like, okay, maybe it works. Because they're going from no way can this work to, oh my God, my skin. Maybe it works. So all of a sudden now you're getting somebody to start thinking in their mind, maybe. So you've gone from no way to maybe. Whereas a lot of people, what they do is they go from no way to giving someone the water for 2 or 3 months to get the maybe. Can you see how fast you can get your maybe? Straight away. So literally that's the first step. Like, this is, at the end of the day, this is a business where you've got to go out and work it. You know, some people like what's happened in Bernadette, some people will fall out of the sky and they'll go on a machine. And that's brilliant. That's when you're really in the flow. You know, that's when you're getting out there and you're getting information and things are happening. But then there's some people, like Paul said, they want us to try the water. If that happens, you've got to set the intention of how long you're going to be on the water for. you know. So that's important. And then, as the time goes on, you know, how much is the machine? Who wants to try to be very hard with me? Who wants to try it? Anybody want to come at me hard, negative? Okay, brilliant. As negative as you possibly can, come at me.